Good morning, everybody, and welcome to race number 1 of TCR South America, Banco BRB and TCR Brazil. We are live from CURVELO, opening the season with an expanded grid of 26 cars, of which we have 23 today, kicking off this 2026 campaign with some new faces, some rookies that have shown up with some interesting pace. And it's a beautiful morning in CURVELO as we are crossing the barrier of 9 a.m. 25 Celsius degrees, 39 is the track temperature. Here's the entry list. You can read the names of some rookies: Camilo Trapa, Nicolas Fuca, Gabriel Moura, Enzo Falquecci, Eric Schotten, Nestor Girolami joining the grid also, the TCR World Tour Master. 23 cars. Nicolas Fuca also joining the series. The grid is ready. Let's hear from Leti Datena, our pit reporter.
Diretamente de CURVELO, Minas Gerais. A gente está aqui para a primeira corrida do ano do TCR Brasil e TCR South America Banco BRB. A gente lembra que nessa primeira corrida são 25 minutos mais uma volta, um grid lotado, 23 pilotos de 3 nacionalidades. Quem larga na pole position é o atual campeão do TCR South America, Leonel Pernia, que anotou a 6ª pole position dele na categoria. A gente tem aqui o atual campeão da TCR Brasil, Nelsinho Piquet, largando de 5º lugar. Nelsinho, bom dia para você. Qual que é a expectativa? Você aqui no seu 2º ano, com o mesmo carro, com a mesma equipe, já adaptado e já com o título para defender.
Vai ser uma temporada muito mais difícil, tem muito mais carros no grid, tem umas montadoras fortes que entraram. Nas primeiras 5 colocações aqui a gente tem 3 montadoras diferentes, que é muito legal. Então acho que a gente vai ter que realmente extrair o máximo do carro, minimizar os erros, e vai ser uma temporada bem mais difícil que o ano passado, pela quantidade de carro e nível de pilotos e montadoras.
Muito obrigada, a corrida vai começar agora. Feliz Dia Internacional da Mulher, e eu sigo aqui trazendo todas as novidades diretamente da pista.
This is our excellent reporter in Women's International Day also. Here is the grid with the 23 cars. At the back, Enzo Falquecci and Nicolas Fuca. Here is our pole sitter, Leonel Pernia, the reigning champion of the series, attaching number 1 in his car after driving with number 44 last year. With a huge potential in his Honda. The race will be 25 minutes plus 1 lap. Nicolas Fuca is one of the rookies, as we mentioned. We also have Celso Neto, who's starting a full season. Camilo Trapa and Gabriel Moura, they are starting 9th and 10th. Today, Eric Schotten starts from 12. Diego Ciantini starts from 13th. Farther down, Enzo Falquecci starts in 22nd and Nicolas Fuca in 23rd, the rookies. We also have the arrival of Hyundai with the factory MSA team, with Nestor Girolami, with Camilo Trapa and Diego Ciantini, with a chance of fielding a fourth car later in the year. Lionel Pernilla leading the race. Apologies for the inconveniences. Enzo Girolami in second. Thiago Pernilla in third. Rafael Reyes in fourth. Juan Angel Rosso in fifth. Camilo Trapa jumped into sixth place. Nelson Piquet Jr. takes 7th, Pedro Cardoso in 8th, Cafaro, Gianfratti the top 10. Here's the replay of the start of the race. Slow start by Gianfratti. We have a car stopped on the grid at the back. Stopped on the grid. I think it is Diego Ciantini's Hyundai. Here is the replay where Girolami went for the lead. Joaquin Cafaro is off the race. The car stopped on the grid. I think he barely made it to the start. As Nelson Piquet Jr. had to go into the pits. Thiago Pernilla here resisting from Rafael Reyes, defending third place. Reyes on the outside. And that's a collision. Both cars are going off. Juan Angel Rosso dives from 5th to 3rd place. Very tight battle in Curvelo. Rosso makes it into the 3rd place. Now Reyes and Pernilla keep on fighting. Reyes trying to take 4th place from Thiago Pernilla. Behind is Camilo Trapa in the Hyundai, battling with Pedro Cardoso. Pernilla and Girolami take the lead. Oh, we have a car stopped. It's Bruno Massa. That should be a safety car. He's trying to move away from a dangerous position, but oof, that was risky. With Trapa and Cardoso battling for 6th and 7th place. We'll have a safety car soon. Yeah, there it is. Car is neutralized with safety car now. Pernilla, Girolami, Rosso, the top 3. The safety car has collected the whole pack. And now we will resume the race. We have some cars now missing. Gianfrati, Bruno Massa, Joaquin Cafaro. Fabian Gianantoni couldn't start the race. Maglione was in the pits. We have Nelsinho Piquets at the back of the pack. And the race is now running once again. Here it is Leonel Pernilla, Néstor Girolami, Juan Ángel Rosso, Rafael Reis, Tiago Pernilla, Camilo Trapa, Pedro Cardoso, Gabriel Moura, Fabrizio Pezzini, and Celso Neto are the top 10. It's the first round of 2026 for TCR South America, live from Curvelo, Brazil. Francisco Aure with you in the commentaries. Really happy to have your company one more season. Diego Ciantini recovered after stopping on the grid. It's back in 14th place with the Hyundai. Now it's the chance for Néstor Girolami to attack on Leonel Pernilla. Nelson Piquet Jr. trying to climb back between the trophy drivers. Ciriano Croce. There is Leonel Pernilla. Closing one more lap. He had set a fastest lap prior to the safety car. 124.7 is now his lap. 124.8 for Girolami. Here is Camilo Trapa battling with Pedro Cardoso for the 6th position. Now Pezzini battling with Celso Neto, trying to overtake him. He does for 9th place. Neto defending from Casella. Diego Ciantini moves ahead of the Uruguayan and overtakes him for 11th place. That is Pezzini now in 9th. Neto dropped to 10th. Ciantini in 11th. Casella in 12th. Behind them is Eric Schotten, one of the rookies, in 13th. And then Falchetti in 14th. This is Pedro Cardoso, the 2024 champion of the series. This is Pedro Cardoso ahead of Camilo Trapa now, after working hard to overtake him. Gabriel Moura is in 8th. The Brazilian youngsters showing some good skills here in Curvelo. Cardoso defending against Trapa. Leonel Pernilla has 1.2 seconds of gap to Girolami. It's over for Cafaro. Leonel Pernilla here attacking, trying to extend the gap to Néstor Girolami, but they are so tight in the pace. 26.3 in the first sector, 21.1 for both in sector 2. Now closing another lap, 125.0, and managed to pull away 3 more tenths In the last sector, Leonel Pernilla here leading the race. Two Argentinian touring car masters. Nestor Girolami having spent most of his career abroad in the last 10 years. Diego Pernilla touching the ground in 5th place. Rafael Reyes is up into the podium battle as he is 4th, just behind Juan Angel Rosso. 10 minutes remaining and a handful of seconds in the stopwatch. Nestor Girolami here protecting 3rd place from Juan Angel Rosso. We see the nice work done by the brakings. Nicolas Fuca here with some kind of trouble. He could not qualify yesterday with a gearbox issue. Nine minutes. We're watching TCR South America. Here is Celso Neto in 10th, starting his first full season in TCR South America. A youngster from Brazil with a big experience racing abroad. Camilo Trapa leading the junior division. Adrián Chiriano ahead of Fernando Croce. 1 and 2 in TCR Trophy as Gabriel Moura keeps on chasing Camilo Trapa. 2 of the new faces of the series. They are starting in the front row, race number 2. Pesini here behind is Celso Neto and Diego Ciantini, also both attacking and targeting a spot in the top 10. Pesini has Juan Manuel Castella behind, and this is Nelson Piquet Jr. overtaking Eric Schotten for 13th. I'm sure Piquet would have expected to be last 7 minutes of the race. Now Juan Angel Rosso is attacking closer to Girolami for second position. Pernilla's pace has been really strong all day throughout the whole race. Thiago Pernilla defending from Pedro Cardoso. Defending 5th place. Cardoso up into 6th after starting from behind. "23 cars joined this weekend. Record-breaking number of entries for this start of the season. Pernilla leading 2.3 seconds clear from Girolami. Let's have a replay. This is Nelson Piquet Jr. overtaking Juan Manuel Casella for 12th place. Getting closer to the top 10, the driver from Honda Racing. Casella, part of the new Uruguay racing team. Oh, it's over for Gabriel Moura. He stops on track. He was running in 8th, in a solid 8th place. The Audi has stopped, the only Audi of the series, and it's over for him. Such a shame, and let's hope this doesn't bring another safety car, so we can finish the race under green flag. There's Piquet Jr. attacking Diego Ciantini for 11th place. Now 10th place, as they all moved up a position after Moura stopped. And now it's Enzo Falchetti from Port Hack Racing. This is Nelson Piquet Jr. Let's see what happened with him. There they go by the stopped car of Gabriel Moura, and that's the overtake by Ciantini over Piquet Jr. Safety car, ladies and gentlemen. I think this will be it until the end of the race. They have 2 cars to clear, both Moura and Falchetti. I'm afraid this might be the end of the race, as we won't have much time. At least they take these 2 minutes to clear the cars. We have 19 cars running, 15 cars running, 16 actually, with Croce in last place, 1 lap down. Pernilla, Girolami, Rosso, 100% Argentinian podium as it stands. Reyes in 4th, Cardoso in 5th, Thiago Pernilla in 6th, Camilo Trappa in 7th in his debut, Celso Neto in 8th, 2022 champion Fabrizio Pesini in 9th, and Diego Ciantini making his debut in 10th place with Hyundai MSA. Piquet Jr. in 11th, Juan Manuel Casella in 12th, Adrian Chiriano leading TCR Trophy in 13th, Fuca, Schotten, 2 rookies, and this man Fernando Croce closing the standings in 16th. That's Juan Manuel Casella battling. That's what happened with Enzo Falchetti. Loads of action in this series. And in this opening race of the season, we'll have race number 2 in 3 hours and a half time. Pedro Cardoso there against Camilo Trapa. We are on the last 2 laps and we will have a final lap of green flag. Let's see if it's now or never for Girolami and for Juan Angel Rosso to battle the lead of the race to Leonel Pernilla. Reis will try to dive into third. He can't, not enough room. As here we are in the final lap of the race. Leonel Pernilla leading the race, the 2025 champion, about to open successfully the title defense. Girolami and Rosso are set to make it into the podium. Here's the 50-year-old champion of the series, Leonel Pernilla. Last sector for him. There is Leonel Pernilla into the main straights. It will be a 1-2-3 for Argentina. Leonel Pernilla on the final straight and takes the checker flag. And the 2025 champion starts the title defense in 2026, leading the race. Leonel Pernilla wins in Curvelo, race number 1 of TCR South America, followed by Néstor Girolami and Juan Angel Rosso into the podium. Rafael Reis ended up in 4th, Pedro Cardoso up into 5th. Clean driving, and Leonel Pernilla takes the first race win of 2026 in TCR South America, Banco BRB. Néstor Girolami is in 2nd place, Juan Angel Rosso in 3rd. Tiago Pernilla finishing 6th, Celso Neto in 7th, Camilo Trapa in 8th, Pezzini in 9th, and Nelson Piquet Jr. in 10th. Followed by Ciantini, Casella, Chiriano winning TCR Trophy, Fuca, Fernando Croce, Eric Schotten, and Enzo Gianfrati. 2 laps down the 17 finishers. Here's our TCR Trophy winner, Adrián Chiriano. Leonel Pernilla, the winner of the race. Néstor Girolami in 2nd, Juan Angel Rosso in 3rd, then Reis, Cardoso, Tiago Pernilla, Neto, Trapa, Pezzini, and Piquet Jr. 10 finishers, top 10 finishers. TCR Brazil has Leonel Pernilla as the winner, followed by Rafael Reis and Pedro Cardoso on the podium. Ciantini finished 11th in his debut, followed by Casella and Chiriano winning TCR Trophy. Nicolas Fuca, 14th in the debut. Croce, Schotten, and Gianfrati finished the race. Not the same for Moura, Falchetti, Massa, then Maglione, Caffaro, and Gianantoni. Giannatori could not start the race almost. Here are our top 3 finishers. Mr. Girolami shaking hands with Lionel Pernia. Here is Juan Angel Rosso back in the podium in third. Here the battle for a TCR trophy. Lead between Ciriano and Maglione. Enzo Falchetti, who later retired from the race. Enzo Gianfrati had a struggle today, ending 2 laps down. We'll head into the podium in some minutes. Lionel Pernia win. There's Pedro Cardoso overtaking Camilo Trapa. Here is our podium. Here's our podium. We'll hear the Argentinian anthem. Here's our top three, plus the winning team. Here are the trophies for our winners. For the best junior driver, who is Camilo Trapa. Walter Giglio, marketing director from Hancock, Brazil. Leonel Pernilla winning again. Our trophies being given also to the winning team, to the Adrian Chiriano, the Trophy Cup winner. Argentinian anthem.
Edilson, você tá ouvindo? Você tá ouvindo?
Excellent work by the three. Now time for the champagne. Then everybody wants to take care and not get distracted with the now TCR Brazil podium will be there. We'll head into the TCR Brazil podium later. Here is Pedro Cardoso in third. Rafael Reyes second. It will be Leonel Pernilla again as the winner. Adrián Chiriano winner. Trophy's been held and now given also to the top three. Pernilla holding his trophy. Same for Pedro Cardoso, for Rafael Reyes, and for Adrián Chiriano now. Podium ceremony has been completed.
E aqui eu tô
We'll
com
hear
o
from Girolami.
segundo lugar da TCR South America e o terceiro lugar da TCR South America também. Néstor Girolami, felicitaciones, empezando ya con un podio. Estás con el
You
mismo
start with the
auto
podium.
que corriste en el Mundial, pero neumáticos distintos.
same
Primero,
car
hablar
you've
del
driven in TCR
sentimiento
World
de
Tour,
empezar con un podio
with different
y de esta
tires.
diferencia, ¿cómo te has adaptado?
Bueno, buenos días
How
para
did you do
todos. Antes que nada, felicitar a todo el equipo de Damián Fineschi, Hyundai Motorsport, por un gran
I want to
arranque. Para
congratulate
nosotros es
all
todo
the
nuevo.
team.
Es un
It's a
neumático
great-
muy distinto al que uso en el Mundial,
great
entonces lleva una adaptación de encontrar la
start
puesta a
for
punto.
us.
Pero bueno,
Tires are
ayer un
very
gran trabajo en
different.
clasificación, una sensación que nos dejó muy contentos. Hoy quizás un poco más lejos en la carrera, no teníamos la performance de Leo, que es un equipo muy consolidado. Leo, un gran piloto, así que
We didn't have
tenemos que
Leonel's
trabajar más para el ritmo
performance.
de
His team is
carrera.
very
Pero
consolidated.
bueno,
We'll
sin
have to work
embargo,
a lot to
arrancar
match
mi
them.
primer carrera en TCR Sudamérica con un equipo nuevo, armando una estructura en los
Let's
últimos
start
10
with the new
días.
team,
No
which is
podemos
building
pedir
up.
más.
We
Segundo,
can ask for more.
sumando buenos puntos. Felicitar al Colo, que
Finishing
al último
second.
se me vino, hizo un poco de presión.
I want to
Pero creo que
congratulate
pusimos
Juan
a
also.
hacer una buena
He
carrera y bueno, ahora preparar
came
la
very
carrera.
close in the last.
Muchísimas
steps.
gracias, felicitaciones. Como
Thank you,
Rosso,
congratulations.
hablar un poquito
Juan
de
Ángel
qué
Rosso,
pasó en la pista.
please
Y
talk
fue
us through what
una
happened on
disputa
track.
muy buena con
You had a
Girolami.
very good battle
Sí,
with
sabía
Girolami.
que no había forma de pasar a menos que él se equivoque.
I knew there was no
Hizo una
way
buena
to
largada,
overtake him unless he
después
committed a
defendimos un poquito
mistake.
ahí en la curva 3
If it wasn't
para
in
que
the
no nos
starts,
pase
we tried
Camilo Trapa.
to defend a
Y
bit.
después me concentré en estar cerca de Rafa, que sabía que venía
And
atacando
then I
a
tried to
Thiago,
stay
y que una
close
vez
to
se podía
Rafael
tener la chance
Reyes.
de pasarlo o a Thiago
I knew I could have a
o los dos,
chance.
si pasaba algo, que fue lo que pasó. Aproveché
Him
y
or
después
Thiago.
traté de concretar el ritmo.
knew
Creo que
something
estamos bien.
could work if they
Metimos
had
un
trouble.
saltito el año pasado este año con puesta a punto, con
had a
obviamente todos los
slight
chicos trabajando en el
improvements.
taller el verano, con José, que
guys
es
worked
el
really hard in
ingeniero
the
que está en España,
factory.
que nos está dando una manazo, así que
Worked a
nada,
lot
muy
with
contento,
some
muy feliz
engineers in Spain.
por este presente y bueno, tratando de ver si podemos acomodar el resto de los autos para que estén en el mismo ritmo.
Muchísimas gracias. Agora vamos
We'll try
falar
to
com o
match
primeiro
the
lugar,
pace with all
Leonel
our
Pernilla.
cars.
Leonel Pernilla começando el año con una victoria, con una pole position. ¿Qué más podrías pedir?
Nada, la verdad que fue impecable el día de ayer y el día de hoy. El momento más difícil, la largada. No sabíamos cómo largaba el Hyundai y Bebu y la verdad
We
que
didn't know how would the Hyundai start.
fuerte y llegamos todos juntos a la curva 1. Ahí, bueno, pudimos prevalecer y hacer nuestro ritmo y
We arrived all together
mostrar un
to
buen
turn
ritmo
1.
del Honda Type R. Así que muy feliz por todo Honda Racing, amigo de Ocasa, de DirecTV, por todos los chicos de Seba Martino que trabajan tanto.
Muitíssimas graças. Agora a gente vai falar com o vencedor da Trophy, Adriano Tiriano. Tiriano, um minuto, gente, que ele está vindo aqui. Felicitaciones, defendiendo el título de la Trophy y hablar un poco de qué pasó en la pista que te rindió la victoria.
¿Qué tal? Buen día. Primero agradecer a todo el equipo de Seba Martino, todo el equipo Honda, a Alan, a Gerard, los chicos que trabajan conmigo, los ingenieros, a todo el grupo de trabajo que es fantástico. La carrera, bueno, cansado porque es una carrera dura, mucho calor. Fuimos de menos más que era el objetivo, sabemos el ritmo que tiene el auto, entonces bueno, fuimos conservadores al principio, cuidar el neumático.
We've been very conservative at the beginning.
Rápido y bueno, pudimos sostener el puesto que pensábamos, ganar la Trophy, que es importante arrancar sumando. Y bueno, sabemos que es un campeonato largo, son muchas carreras, 20 carreras, así que nada, contento. La última carrera del auto este, ya para la que viene estamos con auto nuevo. Así que bueno, es importante llevar la mayor cantidad de puntos acá y bueno, ese es el objetivo. Ojalá podamos hacer algo similar en la carrera 2.
Muchísimas gracias.
We hope we can do something similar in race number 2.
Da TCR Brasil e TCR South America, Banco BRB mais tarde.
Winner of TCR Trophy and TCR Brazil. We've had a very tough race, with good battles. Nestor Girolami chased Leonel Pernia all the way. He explained it was not easy to match the pace of Leonel Pernia. Race number 2 will start in 3 hours time. 3 hours time, yes. It will be very exciting race with the reverse grid with Gabriel Moura and Camilo Trapa in the front row. Leonel Pernia took the win, and it will be the best way for him to start a title defense. But can he make it a double? We'll see in 3 hours time. As far as now, we are saying goodbye from CURVELO. Thank you very much for being with us. Adrian Chiriano here, the TCR Trophy winner, also starting a successful title defense. Thank you for being with us, and see you soon.